Christmas sweater.
Are we too matchy?
I don't think we could be too matchy, Laura.
Okay.
Are getting wetter.
That's better.
That didn't make sense. And your lipstick. Oh, divine.
I'm trying.
It's very cute.
Although I am so hot.
I did
all the
on.
pictures and videos. What?
I don't have pants on.
I have no pants on.
I have no pants on.
None. Absolutely too hot for
Sweater
pants.
weather sometimes means no pants.
Correct. I'm Winnie the Poohing it right now.
Winnie the Pooh. Your Christmas dream.
Oh my gosh, do you have a red sweater on too? We're shades of red. Like I'm bright, Brianna's medium. You're like more the maroon.
Yes.
We're the whole spectrum.
It's perfect.
Yes.
Okay, I'll show mine now, but mine has a llama on it.
Oh my God.
Isn't it cute? I don't know why, but I like it.
No.
Yeah, this one is like only a little Christmassy, but I put on a green headband because I figured that makes it. Now
it sure
it's
does.
Christmas.
Laura and I were both saying that we're like too hot.
Oh, no, I know.
So neither of us have pants on.
I have zero pants on. I'm just sitting here in my Christmas sweater and underwear.
Me too. I really am. Because I'm too damn hot.
Okay, Christmas. Okay, are we ready?
How do we look? Ready?
Hello, and welcome to Spooky Sauce, where we put our love of horror movies into a podcast and sip some spirits along the way. I'm one of your hosts, Yvette, here with my co-hosts, Laura and Brianna.
Hello.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, so tonight you guys are getting a video because we were like, we have to show off our Christmas sweaters.
Yes.
'Tis the season, you know.
Legit, we did not plan this. We each just showed up on camera with a red sweater.
We're so cute, you guys. I can't
handle it.
I can't stand it.
Love it.
All right. So if you've been around, you know that we've done some Christmas movies before. So every year we're like, okay, we got to do a new one. Like, what are we going to do? But this time we were like, no, we need to go back. So we went back to 1984. Mm-hmm. And I had never heard of this movie.
No.
Which is wild because we'll talk about that in a second. But it's called Silent Night, Deadly Night. And it's, okay, so it's this little boy and his family. It's Christmas, they're driving home, and something violent happens, and it scars the little boy. And so when he grows up with some serious PTSD, he becomes the evilness that he endured. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, Laura, I'm expecting this episode to actually just be you. It's entirely psych.
Yeah.
That's all we get in this movie. This movie was like such a journey. Like, I think not knowing anything about it and watching it, it was like, okay, so this is what's happening. It's like, oh, okay, 10 years later. It's like, oh, okay. It's like now 8 years later. It's like, okay. Was not like, it was very unexpected.
It was so unexpected. And one of the things that I just remember noting about it is that a lot of horror movies will show, a villain or a serial killer or something. And then they go back and explain why he got that way. And I did do that on purpose, say he, not they, because it's almost always a man. But this one I really liked because it started at the beginning.
And there was way more of the beginning of like the origin story than I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because, like for the first, I don't know, half of the movie, I thought this is way more about just this poor child's upbringing.
Trauma.
That's what I thought it was going to be too. Like, oh man, this poor kid who is adorable, by the way. I feel like that first one is so cute.
He's cute as a kid, and then he was kind of hot as Deadly Santa.
Santa daddied right up.
Yeah, he sure did. Oh, so good.
But what we're going to do this time is we're going to talk about the drink first.
Oh, yeah, because it's going to melt.
Melting. Yes, but this is a weird one for us because it's actually not related to the movie. But we saw it on Instagram and we were like, oh my God, that has to be our Christmas drink. So, Laura, what are we sipping on tonight?
Well, it's related to the movie in that it is Christmassy. We are drinking snow globes tonight. And they're just so stinking cute.
It's so cute.
So what you do, and I just happen to have these globe-shaped glasses, is you get cream of coconut, but then I did it with almost equal parts water. The only reason I had a little less than equal parts of water was that the container I had to shake it up in was small. So it was a little heavier on the cream of coconut. And then you get that and cranberries, and you freeze them with a sprig of rosemary. And once those are frozen, once that's frozen, then you just top it with Prosecco.
So cute.
And it becomes a snow globe.
And it sounds good too.
It looks really cute, actually.
Honestly, it's pretty good. I feel like coconut cream is really sweet.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. But because you mix it with a little bit of water, and then especially if you get like a dry champagne or Prosecco or Brut or something, I think it would be pretty good. As the coconut cream is melting, it's getting quite sweet.
Okay. Yeah, fair. But it is cute. So either drink it fast, or if you like sweet, let it melt.
Yes. It's honestly, even when it does mix together, I wasn't thinking that coconut cream and champagne would be good together, but it's actually really good.
Okay. All right.
So
I'm going to have to try it.
I highly recommend. And I'm going to try it again.
The rosemary?
I can't really get the rosemary yet.
Maybe once it's like you're closer to the level of the straw, where it's near the straw.
Yeah. But you smell it. And mine has a lid on it, so maybe if I took the lid off, you'd get that more.
Oh, the aroma.
Ooh, true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now here on Spooky Sips, we try not to get too tangent-y. But, after this long, you guys, I'm like, I think you need to know who we are.
I was like, we do?
Well, let me rephrase that. I try to keep things on track.
Biggest tangenter.
So, but I feel like this will help you know Laura and I a little better, because Laura, would you like to tell them why you have those globe cups?
Okay. So Brianna and I had not spent a lot of quality time together a couple of summers ago. Mm-hmm. And so we thought, you know what we need, or I think we were just feeling low. Mm-hmm. And so we thought, you know what we need, and we called it an ultimate. So it was going to be our ultimate day, where we just went ultimate. I took the day off work, and we just did these special treats for each other.
Because we had the idea that we would theme each other's experience as a surprise. So I chose a movie that I knew Laura loved, and I planned a ton of things around it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And then Laura did the same.
Mm-hmm. 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 So for me, Brianna chose Dirty Dancing, and then she had these cute stickers. There were Dirty Dancing stickers, which I know you love that movie.
I love Dirty Dancing.
It's showed up.
Very special place in my heart.
I showed up in a Dirty Dancing skirt, the tutu and the pink, and had one for Laura to wear.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And then we went to this like bougie brunch. Mm-hmm. And then for Brianna, the movie I chose, because she used to love this movie as a kid.
No, don't say used to. I literally watch it maybe once a year. I still love this movie.
So James and the Giant Peach, the animated show movie, or it's more like claymation.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that era when they were in that, like, I don't actually know what you call it, because it's not claymation and it's more than animation. It's that very like Tim Burton-y era. Yeah.
And so then I made us peach cocktails, and I shipped them because this looks like a giant peach.
Oh,
when you fill it with put peach liquid,
a little branch on it, a little leaf for the
date. So this was our peach cocktail that we had for that night, and it was such a good day.
It was such a good day, you guys.
I think everyone needs an ultimate.
Yes,
I even got like a treat yourself day.
Yes, but you do it for each other, which is so fun. Because then there's also the surprise. Because what I did when I showed up, because I had my outfit already on, is I pulled up the song, time over, and I just had it blaring as I approached her door.
You're forgetting the best part. She also walked in carrying a watermelon.
Oh, I did. I brought a huge fucking watermelon. And I walked in and I said, I carried a watermelon.
It was my favorite.
Yeah, it was incredible. A freaking blast. So if you ever need ideas, that one will do it every time.
Give yourself an ultimate.
Yes.
All right. Well,
back to this movie. So, I mean, I guess we could kind of talk about it in the 3 phases, right? Because we get to see him as a child, and then he grows up in the orphanage, and then we get his entering adulthood.
Yes, and I did count the deaths, so we also can go through the deaths.
Because there were quite a few.
More than I thought.
Yeah.
There were 14.
Maybe we need to start having a death tracker. You know the little graphics that we have where we have the rating? Like maybe we also need one for like deaths.
Like how many deaths?
If it's like a slasher, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like, only for slashers.
Right.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
Well, and we should say that this movie started out with Yvette's worst nightmare.
It was, you guys, it started strong.
Because every Christmas movie does. Every Christmas movie just needs children singing.
There were children singing.
And the songs in this movie, our theory was like they couldn't get copyright laws. So they just had to like choose these wild Christmas songs. One Laura and I are planning to reenact later for you once we get
to I forgot the tune. We'll have to pause.
I forgot. We'll have to look at it.
I can't wait, guys. I'm really
something about a door. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the song is like a warm door or something. I don't know.
Okay.
On the warm side of
the door.
Yeah, that's it. That's what
oh, shit. It was
okay, well, you guys have some time.
Oh, it was so good.
Okay. All right. So we start off, and we should say we recognized where it was because it started off in Utah. We were like, I know
like,
those mountains.
I paused. And I was like, because Matt wasn't watching it with me, but I paused it. And I was like, wait, Matt, if you change your mind, guess where it's filmed.
Yep.
Did that change his mind?
No.
No. That's fair.
But yeah, it's Christmas Eve, 1971.
And we've got mom, dad, the little kid in the back, the mom holding the baby in the front seat.
Like you do.
You know? And they're on their way to see grandpa.
Yeah.
And grandpa is at Utah Mental Facility.
I know. Just the Utah.
Just the one.
Utah mental facility.
Just the one.
The one. Yeah.
But I was like, hey, I've been there.
Who hasn't?
Who hasn't? All right.
That's great.
So yeah, they go see grandpa. And we should say there was a lot of conversation in the car about how like he has to be good and go to bed. Because if you're naughty, Santa won't give you anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that if Santa catches you up before your bedtime, then you're naughty.
Yeah.
And but don't worry, Billy will be home before bedtime. And I love that his name was Billy because that's the name I give little kids in scary movies if I can't think of their name. Just a little Billy.
That's very helpful. I use Timmy. Timmy. For some reason, every kid is Timmy.
Yep. I love that.
Yeah.
Just generic.
Timmy, Billy, whatever.
So they go see grandpa and he's non-responsive. And they're like, I love how like they're trying to get him to talk. And then Billy tries and they're like, Billy, he's not in there. He won't talk. So Billy's like, then why did we come here?
Right?
That's a fair question, Billy.
Yeah.
But they make some comment on, he's so much worse than he used to be.
Right.
So then I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe in the past
they only come up here.
Would have, yeah.
Yeah.
So they go, the mom and dad and the baby go to change the baby or something. And Billy's left alone.
No, so they go to talk about grandpa's condition.
Oh, yeah.
So they follow this doctor out. But here's the thing. Why leave little Billy with grandpa? Like, why not just I don't understand why they did that.
Because they're probably thinking, he'll just hang out with them, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
But grandpa talks to him.
Yeah.
Very like.
The trauma begins.
It's like he's a prophet of terrifying Santa lore.
Yeah.
Yeah. He breaks out of his catatonic state just to scare the shit out of Billy. I was going to say Timmy.
Yep. And he basically tells him, like, look, do you know about Santa? And Billy's like, yeah, if you're good, you get presents. If not, you don't. He's like, oh, no, motherfucker, it's worse. If you're bad, he's going to get you.
Yeah, like he'll actually punish you.
Like he's going to oh, yeah, that word's important. Punish.
Punish. Very important.
Yeah.
But then as soon as the parents come back, he goes back into his state, and Billy's all like freaked
Just some
out.
quick trauma and moving on.
Oh, but I also love that in this storytelling, he does say, if you've been naughty and you see Santa, you better run.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're back on the way home. It's dark. The mom's
He's freaked out. He's like, and so he told his parents what happened.
Oh,
and I will say, I will give the mom credit because she was like, you know what? I think he's right. He must have. Why would he make this up?
Yeah.
And parents in scary movies never do that.
They never do. But she did. What a good mom.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
So then they're driving. Mom is asleep.
But
Billy's
she does try to comfort Billy by saying, yes, I believe that Grandpa said that to you, but I just like the line that she used of, Grandpa is nothing but a grumpy old fool.
Yeah. I
know. Which, aren't we all?
Yeah.
So they're driving along. We don't see the baby. He's rolling around in the back somewhere, just freestyle.
Yeah. Who knows? Just, on the floor, maybe.
Going somewhere back there rolling. But then they see a broke down car in front of them.
But before that,
we do have our first death before.
Yes.
Oh my freaking gosh, you're right.
We see Santa first. Like we cut to somewhere else to a convenience store.
You're right.
And Santa goes up to the convenience store owner and just instantly is just holding him up at gunpoint, saying, give me all your money. And then the guy goes to, the convenience store guy has a gun too.
Yeah, he tried to go grab his gun.
But Santa was faster at the draw.
Just shoots him.
Shoots him dead.
Yeah.
A few times, once in the head.
Yeah.
Not messing around. And he gets like $31.
Literally, he's like, $31.
Oh, so that's where we meet our bad Santa.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then cut to the car. We see him. He's broke down. We see him in front of next to the car being like, help me.
Yeah. And Billy's like, no.
He's like, Dad, go. Do not stop the car. Honestly, I have to say, I would listen to my kid. I'd be like, all right, fuck yeah, let's go. Like, carry on.
But if it's Christmas Eve and you see a guy dressed as Santa in this very remote area, broken down, I feel like sometimes the kind person in me, I do want to stop. I do want to help. And it's hard because I feel like if they're bad, then you are a fool for doing that. But if they're just a normal person down on their luck, you're kind of an a-hole.
Yeah.
When you have, a warm car and money, and
I would just roll the window down a little and be like, we'll get help. Be right back.
Not even stop. You're gonna drive by, just bye. Sending help.
But also this was 1971, so it's not like you have cell phones.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've just watched too many scary movies to help anyone.
Oh, 100%.
I think I'm toast. I'm too cynical now.
I feel like I would stop.
Oh, no, yeah. I mean, I think this one wasn't like a, oh, wow, scary movie making dumb decisions.
No, it wasn't.
It was like, okay. Yeah,
it was a genuine, this could actually happen. I agree.
Yeah.
But it goes downhill fast.
Oh my God. Yeah. Again, this movie.
It's really intense.
Yeah.
I was not prepared for some things.
No.
I know.
Yeah.
The shit hits the fan real fast.
Really fast. It's quick too.
They stop and he walks over and he pretty quickly takes out a gun, right? And that's when the dad tries to floor it. Yes, out of there. Backs it up, gets kind of stuck, but he's shooting at them.
Yeah, Santa is a good shot.
Yeah, because this is another thing that happens in movies all the time is people are shooting, trained people are shooting all the time, and they never hit their target. Santa, convenience store, shot 3 bullets, hit the guy 3 times.
Yeah, it's not his first time.
No, shoots 2 bullets at the dad, instant kills the dad.
Yeah,
through the car window.
Yeah, through the car window. So they had kind of fallen into the side of the road, not fully a ditch, but kind of on the off the road down the side.
The kids are rolling around.
Yeah, and so Billy runs out he's able to hide.
Yes.
So he's like hiding in the little bushes.
Yeah.
Looking at what's happening. The dad was shot dead. The baby is screaming, crying.
Of course.
And the mom is still alive. And so Santa goes and like grabs her and drags her out of the car.
Mm-hmm.
And real quick, we're like, ooh, this is going south.
Yeah.
This is going somewhere we don't want it to go.
Yeah. This freaking movie, man. Yeah, I was not expecting most of it,
And it's
actually.
like, obviously we watch things that are of a adult and graphic and gruesome nature.
Right.
But I was not prepared for the assault that happened.
No, because it looks more like a fun, campy slap. Like, for instance, American Mary, it had that, but it felt we knew what we were getting into. This was unexpected, I think.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. No, definitely thought it'd be more like fun and silly.
We want fun murder, not sad murders.
Or if we're going to do that, we want to know that we're watching that kind of movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I love sad and upsetting horror. In fact, that's probably my favorite kind, to be perfectly honest. But I like to know what I'm getting into.
Right.
Yeah.
For it.
This movie was a surprise. I feel like with how they did the whole backstory and this part of it, they really did I actually think a great job of showing very serious, traumatic things and how it then led into this more kind of fun. I shouldn't say fun, but like this more kind of like, lighthearted, like serial Santa killer type of thing.
Yeah.
But they do show that it came from something serious.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, he pulls mom out of the car and he has her laying down and he's on top of her and he tears her shirt open. We will see this happen many times throughout the film because these women don't own bras and it just is an immediate, complete topless situation.
Which, you know what? I kind of like that nobody was wearing bras in this movie.
Yeah.
Just for the fact that, like, no one should ever wear bras.
All right.
Ugh.
I know, right? Bra-gate.
Yeah.
I say that as I'm wearing a bra.
I mean, yeah.
I know. But he is stopped. He does not actually assault her.
Well, I mean,
he
doesn't.
Does.
Well, no, I mean,
fully.
Yeah, that's, yes. Yeah. Because he hears something, I think, right? Like, and then he's like, he wants to find the kid. No. He hears something. So he pulls out a knife and he slashes mom, her throat. Yeah. And so she's bleeding out, but he knows the kid is somewhere. So he's like, come here, kid. He's trying to find him.
Yeah.
But Billy's in a pretty good little tucked away spot.
Yeah. Who just watched all of that.
Yes. And he's such a good actor. His little face was like, Laura and I were talking about this actually, because like, I was like, I wonder like what it would be like to be a child actor. Now it's probably a lot more like regulated, but obviously they didn't actually have the kid watch that scene. But I do wonder how they get the kid to look so like terrified because he was very animated. He did a very good show. Yeah. I know. I always think about that. I'm like, I want to know like what the behind the scenes are.
I feel like with
Mm-hmm.
kids, like I think just having watched so many like interviews and like behind the scenes stuff, like I feel like the kids almost never know they're making a horror movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like if you ask them, it was like, oh yeah, I don't know. I was like rolling around the bushes. Like to them,
yeah,
it's like a very different experience. And
like they told me, pretend you're looking at the boogeyman or something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Like even The Shining, one of the most famous ones, like he was like, I had no idea what was going on. Like,
right? Yeah.
Yeah. But he doesn't find him. And so it cuts and we're now in our next segment.
How many years? We cut to like the orphanage.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So it's just a few years later. He's probably like,
it's 10. December of 1974. So it's only 3 years.
Only 3 years.
Okay. Later. So maybe he's like 8 because maybe he was 5 in this. Yeah. He's around that age.
Yeah.
He's got a great mullet.
Oh my God. Yes.
And he's in like the nunnery orphanage. Like it's run by the.
Yeah.
What do you, oh my gosh. Mother Superior. I was like, what do you call like the head nun?
There's a Mother Superior.
Yep.
There's all the nuns.
Yep.
And it's Christmas.
Of course. And Billy makes
I think it starts with, they're all drawing, right?
Yeah. Billy makes a disturbing drawing.
All the kids have their little drawings up, and then Billy goes to put up his.
Mm-hmm. And they're mortified.
Straight to Mother Superior.
So they're like, you go show her. And Laura and I both commented that this kid was very artistically talented because it was like a decapitated Santa and horse, but the detail was wonderful.
Yeah. No, I think it was a reindeer.
Oh, it was probably a reindeer. A Christmas horse, if you will.
I mean, what is a reindeer if not a Christmas horse?
Yeah.
With antlers.
Have you seen that thing? I don't know if it's true, so someone fact check us, but that like male antlers lose their male reindeers. I think I'm drunk. Lose their antlers in the winter.
Oh yes.
So
have you seen it?
Santa's sleigh is pulled by all women.
Huh.
Oh.
Because they all have antlers and men would not
true.
in the males.
Men.
Yeah, I think I'm drunk. Cheers,
and the men.
Yeah, the fucking men can't get their shit together.
Can't even pull a sleigh.
What are they doing?
Have you seen what it looks like when the antlers? I don't remember the term.
It's horrifying.
It's like bloody gore awfulness. It's terrible.
Because it isn't pretty. Like it's a disgusting process when it's like they shed the velvet lining and like, oh, it's amazing.
Have you seen it, Yvette?
No.
I'll send you pictures.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah,
you guys know me and you know I don't want to see that.
It's really gross.
No, it's
really,
amazing.
really gross. Yeah.
It's amazing. I don't even know what we were talking about. Sorry, that one was me again. Am I usually the tangent one? I love how you say we don't like to go on tangents. And I'm the one just banging all over the place
this whole
tonight.
thing is us going on tangents and trying to talk about a movie.
What are you talking about? Oh, yeah.
So now we have 8-year-old Billy.
Yeah.
And the nuns, and like you hear them like talking about him. I don't know, maybe this is a little further ahead, but like they're talking about him as if it's like oh, well, he just won't remember what's going to happen, you know?
Well, they said he doesn't remember. So I do think maybe this part they didn't include, but I think maybe there was some evidence that he did black that out.
Right. But they should still know that doesn't mean it's not in there. And the one, so there's the two nuns. The one is the Mother Superior and the other one, I don't remember her name, but she's like the kind nun. And her whole thing is like, she disagrees with Mother Superior because she's like, it's in there. Still, like he may not remember in quotes, but it's in there.
Yeah.
So
they argue how to approach it. Mother Superior wants to just punish him. The other nun wants to just nurture him a bit more.
Yeah.
They're also very into punishing, especially the one.
Yeah.
But then the one nice nun is like, Billy, go out and play. You don't have to be sad in here, whatever. And as he goes to leave, he hears some sounds.
And again, I'm just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was a nun in there. I didn't know. I was, that was my.
Was it not?
No, it was. I just was saying like that before we knew, I was like, it's going to be one of the nuns. Like, which it was. And again, they're very into the nipples.
This movie, I wrote down some ideas for my psych segment. One, and I have to admit, I kind of ran out of time, so I don't have a ton of psych. But one idea was punishment, and the other idea was nipples.
I mean, like
it's just as common of a theme in this movie.
A lot of the trauma was very much so tied.
Yes,
it was like so heavily focused on the nipples. And what we also noticed was that we feel like they had a very specific, like the casting director must have had a very specific nipple in mind because they were all pretty similar.
And I was like, maybe it reminds him of his mom. I don't know. Oh Laura and I were
getting
on
Freud in here.
Roll. I was going to say, so Freud is a factor.
Yep.
Always.
Like how hot his mom must have been. I don't know, guys.
Oh my God. Anyway, Billy hears some sounds and he goes and he's like looking through the keyhole. It's so dramatic.
Yes.
Like you get like the light of like the shape of a keyhole like shining on his
cinematography
face.
Was amazing, actually.
Yeah,
I
like,
loved it.
It's so, and like you get like the slow pan of the couple, like it's like him slowly looking at like everything that's happening in the room. Very dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
So Billy's looking in, and I think that's when it like kind of starts coming back to him, right?
He starts getting the flashbacks.
He gets the flashbacks.
Mm-hmm.
But then Mother Superior sees,
of course,
that he's peeking through the door.
And everyone gets in trouble.
This bitch is kinky.
Uh-huh.
Because she's like, she says the phrase, punishment is good. And then she goes in there and she goes, you know what? No need for clothes on. No need to stop what you're doing. I'm just going to whip you while you do it.
I'm like, wow. And there was born a fetish.
Woo! Whew. All right. Here we go.
I just love that none of us like knew what we were getting into. That's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And then like shit like this happens and I'm like, I'm so happy right now. Like, amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. So then Billy has a nightmare because all these flashbacks have started.
Mm-hmm.
And so then again, Mother Superior is like, all right, I got some ties. I'll tie you up to the bedposts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he's having like PTSD flashbacks and he's,
so, like, what's the point of tying him to the bed? Oh,
I don't know.
So then they have a genius idea. They're like, okay, if it's all coming back, we're just going to have him work through his trauma. When Santa comes in the morning, he's going to sit on his lap.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just going to get everything all resolved.
I think they were taking the approach of flooding, which I'm just putting some psych in here. I'm going to weave it in a bit more. Where if someone has a fear or phobia, you just expose them at max level. Now, normally, though, you teach them some coping skills first.
Well, right.
Can happen.
No,
this is
punishment.
Like pretend everything you feel is not happening and go face your worst nightmare.
Yeah.
And it does not go down, but I have to say it's one of my favorite moments because they like drag him like screaming and crying.
Actual kicking and screaming.
But then finally he just decks Santa and it was a great moment. Like he got him right in the nose.
Mm-hmm.
They pull him off. Santa's like bleeding all over his fake beard. It was amazing.
Yeah, this like crimson red blood over like his white beard. Maybe that's why we all chose a red sweater.
Yeah,
maybe
today.
Yes.
Yep. So then, this is one of my favorite parts of the movie because after he decks Santa, he goes and he runs away. And then he goes and he hides in a corner. And then we get the classic 1980s freeze frame.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes, the freeze frame.
I was so happy.
I love a good freeze frame.
I'm so happy you remembered that because I remember when it was happening, I was like, oh my God, of course they had to throw in a freeze frame.
Yes.
You have to.
It was so good. We should do a freeze frame.
Freeze frame
of our video.
We should also note that we did see, because Laura and I were like, what happened to the baby? His brother was at the orphanage with him. Yes. I cannot remember the brother's name, but he was also there.
Yeah.
He's younger, obviously.
We'll call him Timmy.
Yeah, Timmy. Billy and Timmy.
Timmy.
So Timmy is there,
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, now we're in the last segment of our movie with 18-year-old.
Yeah, so now we jump
Billy.
ahead 10 years.
Yeah,
and
so
we get this scene of one of the nuns, and she's talking to like the store owner, store manager, and she's trying to get Billy a job. Or I don't even know if she says Billy. She's like, oh, like all the other kids have found work. Like, please, do you have anything? And he's like, oh, all I need is a man to carry these boxes. That's no job for a boy.
Mm-hmm.
This character was very gay coded because once she's like, okay, you're right. He's not right for the role. Oh, Billy.
Yeah.
Billy comes in and they do this like slow pan.
Oh,
and it's of the guy's gaze upon Billy as he realizes he's like ripped. And I was like, this is the gayest thing. I love it. Like, it's very.
Yeah.
Well, and we should start that it starts at the feet.
Right.
And he goes up the very tight jeans.
Very denim moment.
There is bit of a focus in the crotchal area.
The Christmas package.
The Christmas package, yes.
Package area.
And even through that denim, you could see what was going on.
Oh my God.
Billy, and also, yes, that Billy,
Billy grew up.
He's like a big, strong man.
He's also blonde now, but that's fine.
Completely changed.
Yeah, that's okay.
My hair changed.
That happens actually.
When I was a baby,
I was very blonde.
Yeah, when I was a baby and a child, I had very red hair, and then it got more blonde. So
Matthew too.
Yeah,
Matthew, like the sweater, the color of Laura's sweater was Matthew's hair.
Yeah, no, I think that happens. Yeah.
So okay, it's a toy store, we should say.
Yes,
which it's also December soon. Like I don't think he was hired in December, but we get there quickly. So
no, he was hired in the spring, and then we get this montage of him just lifting things up.
We love a good montage.
Doing such a good job. He's
just lifting
great
things.
Job lifting things.
He lifted a child at one point.
Oh my God, yes.
Just lifting all the things.
Well, and they keep referencing to like he's doing a good job of lifting things and being a good boy, because that's like his whole focus is he wants to be a good boy.
Yeah.
Which just like that language, like naughty and punish and
it's
good
kinky.
Boy. I'm like, oh my God, this is the kinkiest movie we've ever seen. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, he's doing good.
Well, and we also should talk about his uniform, because they tried to make it seem like an apron or something, but it was a full Jedi robe.
Yes, that's what we decided. We were like, that is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like,
full on robe.
Because the way that it was, like, I don't know. It's very Jedi.
But so he's worked there for a while. But then it starts to be Christmas time. And at some point he sees a Santa, and the look on little Billy's face, big Billy's face.
A poster, I think.
Oh, it was the poster. Yes, it was the poster. I love his hatred for Santa.
Me too. He's got a very expressive.
Because he is such a good boy until it comes to Santa. And then he's very naughty.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say the terms now. The whole rest of the episode.
And he literally is just like, punish. Like, it's very...
Punish. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, maybe he should just take time off around the holidays.
Right.
He clearly hasn't worked through
or, at least not work in a toy store.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then we wouldn't have a movie.
That's true.
We should say we also meet some people. It's his coworker, and then is the girl also a coworker, or is she just there? Okay, so we meet two of his coworkers. One is a real like douchey, like Joe Pesci mini version. Like I feel like he looks like the early days of that. Or like who was that one guy that was like the Vegas guy? I know who I'm thinking of. In The Wedding Singer.
Yeah.
His brother that he lives with the hair, the black hair that's very like,
yes,
it looks like you sprayed it on. He's like a little version of that guy.
He is.
I will insert a photo. I know exactly what I'm talking about. So at this point, if you're listening, go watch us on YouTube, because I'm going to put a picture of who I'm talking about.
Well, I just wrote down that we meet the young Joe Pesci, because I just kept referring to him as Joe Pesci.
We did. We found a lot of lookalikes in this.
Honestly, I don't remember a single one of the coworkers' names.
Yeah. No, I don't either. And then there's the girl who's really cute and has the most amazing style. Like
I loved
outfits.
her style. Her outfits were so
amazing.
Cute. Yeah.
But you can tell the one guy hates Billy and is kind of a jerk. And the girl's like, leave him alone. He's just Billy. So.
Well, and there's also some flirtation happening between the young coworker.
Yes.
Not the older coworker, but the young coworker and him. And so there's a little bit of like, you can tell there's chemistry and there's flirtation. And then we get this scene where it starts with intermingled legs, and it pans up to the hairiest ass
I've ever seen.
Yes,
you guys. if you don't want to watch this movie, watch it for this moment, okay? The hairiest bottom,
see a hairy ass,
exact
in
same
town.
Thought though.
We were like,
wow, that is hairy.
And like they focus on it for a long time.
Because all of those scenes, like I swear, it goes so slow. So it's just like you notice it, and then it's still there.
Yes.
And
we're trying to decide, like, oh wait, is this a dream? Like, what are we watching? We're trying to like figure it out.
So it turns out the hairy ass belongs to Billy, which honestly, the ass did not match the face to me. Because I feel like he's just
I thought it was going to be the coworkers, because that ass would match that hair.
Exactly. Because Billy's just like very like clean shaven, like pretty boy or whatever. And like his ass was too hairy.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Hairy in all the wrong places.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no right place for an ass to be hairy, but
that was a lot.
Still.
It was a lot. That was a lot. So then the person with hairy ass Billy is the girl from the coworker, the coworker. And so of course they focus on the nipples again.
Yes.
Nipples galore.
And they're making love.
Mm-hmm.
But turns out that was just a dream.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now do we get any dream analysis?
I mean, that one's pretty straightforward.
No.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
If you dream about a hairy ass.
Well, no, that's just his ass. That's just his ass. But no, that was just a straight up PTSD dream. Like he wants her and is into her, but then because of the whole, again, nipple thing, he associates that with his mom dying. So the fact that he then dreams of her being stabbed is just that his fear of hooking up with her is going to lead to her death.
Yeah.
Which turns out to be true, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
And then,
like, it's Christmas, right?
Yeah. Because it's Christmas, but the toy store Santa calls out. He broke his ankle.
Yeah.
Okay, so Santa calls out sick, and the older coworker is trying to tell the boss, and the only reason I'm getting into details about this part is because she said an amazing line that Brianna and I loved. Mm-hmm. So she's trying to explain, like, oh, our Santa called out, and the dude's like, okay, then hire a temp from the temp agency. And she's like, no, for this one, all the temps are women, and we need a man. And she goes, are you receiving me?
And we were like, who? That's the most sexual thing, like, I've ever. Oh, I'll receive you all. Like, oh my gosh.
Are you receiving me? Get out of here.
That. So that's my new word that I'm going to use. My new phrase.
Receiving me? Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pour more wine. It's time. We're going with a nice vintage over here tonight.
I know my globe is gone.
Of a nice box wine. So. So we get to see Santa, aka Billy.
Because thank God they have this big, strong man that can just jump in for this.
And they've got this whole line of parents and kids. And we go close up, and Billy's with this little girl who like does not want to be in Santa's lap. She's like, what? Because he's being so weird that she is like,
he's freaking the kids out. Yeah.
But finally he's like, if you don't stop, I'm going to punish you if you're
Oh my
bad.
God. Yeah.
And the little girl like shuts up because she's terrified. And then it pans to the parents being like, oh, he's great with kids. Because all their kids go like catatonic.
Yep. Yep.
Which, like, can I just say, that sounds like a nightmare if you didn't have Santa trauma.
Yeah.
Imagine being Santa Claus. Like, that sounds awful.
Yes. Agreed.
So then, while this is happening, the nice nun, she learns, she goes to call Billy. And Joe Pesci says, like, oh, he doesn't work in the storeroom or the back room anymore. He's Santa Claus now. And she's like, oh, hell no.
She's like, oh, my God.
She knows this is going to be very bad.
Yeah.
But then the Christmas Eve shopping, mayhem is over.
Yeah.
And I love this because now you've got the owner who like is in other very 80s things. Like he's just a very 80s character, I feel like. But he's like, all right, guys, it's time to get drunk. So he says,
they're like,
older coworker.
His quote was, "It's over. Time to get shit-faced."
Yeah. That was it. And so he's like, there's 5 of them. It's Billy, Joe Pesci, the girl, and then the owner and the other female older worker. And if you don't like sweet cocktails, they in the movie were drinking J&B whiskey. So if you would rather have a shot of that, you can pair that with tonight's episode.
Yes, you could.
Yeah,
you very much could.
Which is getting shit-faced in the store.
Apparently that like whiskey started showing up a lot in like the 70s, 80s because like Frank Sinatra and like the whole Rat Pack really liked drinking it. So it like got really popular and it like people started putting it into movies because it was like, oh, this is the cool scotch and like whiskey.
Okay, because we were wondering at first, we were like, is that Jameson? Like we couldn't figure out what it was.
Yeah, no, so it's called like J&B.
I mean, I'm not a big like whiskey drinker, so
I like whiskey.
It's my preferred.
Scotch and whiskey.
Tequila over here just ruined my night, you know.
Oh gosh, Brianna
tequila.
and we had a girls' night last weekend.
Okay, it wasn't as bad as my rave night, but it was. I
don't think anything can be your bingo rave.
I'm going to another one on Saturday, but it's not bingo. It's wrestling.
She's going to a wrestling rave.
My one neighbor was like, this is my new favorite thing. So she sent us, she was like, would you guys go to a wrestling rave? And I was like, abso-fucking-lutely.
Who's wrestling?
It's like a wrestling.
Are you going to wrestle?
No, it's like professionals. You like watch a wrestling match and then you rave. It doesn't even start until like 10 p.m. It goes till like 4 a.m.
Oh, no, thank you.
I was like, this is wild, but like, I love this.
Oh, no, yeah. No, like you have to go, but also.
Oh, yeah, we're going. I'm going to be a little more discerning with my shots this time. But yeah, Laura and I drank way too much. And then we went to Van Ryder. Have you guys been there?
It's like a rooftop bar.
It's like a rooftop at the top of a hotel.
Yes. Okay.
And
wait, was it on The Secret Life of Mormon Wives recently?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Yes,
probably.
It sure was.
I was like, that sounds really familiar, but I didn't go to a rooftop bar in Salt Lake recently.
But Laura and I got tequila shots, and these shot glasses, I'm not kidding. Like, if it is the top half of the shot glass is full of salt, it was like like you couldn't even get to the tequila because of how much salt was on it. So that was
But we had also taken tequila shots at dinner because our waitress was like, you guys need shots.
Oh,
and
she did.
I have been texting with her. She's my new best friend.
I love this.
So, and then the end of the night was a bit of a blur.
Yeah.
So, tequila shot. So we were ordering tequila shots and bottles of red wine.
Yes.
So
that's a hell of a combo.
Because literally, if I order a glass of wine and then one other person next to me does, and if the server is like, you should get a bottle, that's all I need. Sold. I need no more. I'm like, yes, sold.
Yeah.
Twist every
your
time. Rubber
because
arm.
a bottle only has like a couple. So it's like, I don't know if you were each going to get 2 glasses.
And there were 3 of us.
Yeah.
So it was like 3 people for a bottle.
It was a mistake.
Yeah.
It was a mistake. We all were so hungover the next day.
Well, it was pretty bad.
That is not a good combo.
Yeah. It was fun though. We had fun.
We had a great time. It was a great night. Yeah. And we weren't cold outside. So,
absolutely not.
Because we just couldn't feel our bodies at that point. So
I didn't have a body at that point.
Just a floating head.
Floating drunken state. Oh my
God. So, okay.
We were talking about a movie.
Back to the store. So they're all getting drunk.
They did it. They succeeded. They did Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Billy is still in his Santa suit.
Yes.
Because now it's still Christmas Eve, but like just they're closed.
Yes.
But it's important to know that it's still Christmas Eve.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So Joe Pesci and his girl, he's like, I have a present for you. Come to the back. Which we're all like, oh God.
Yeah. And this is the girl that Billy had been crushing on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they go to the back room and Billy sees this. So he goes and follows them with a slight delay. So he's a little behind them, but he's going to go follow them.
But he has to walk past some creepy animatronic Santas on the way.
Oh, yes. No,
They
this is where
were,
we get a bunch of creepy
toys.
decor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we should say we did see one toy from our childhood
that we loved. I saw a few.
Ralph the dog. He's from the Muppets. He's he's got the mouth.
He's a puppet.
Mm-hmm.
Our dad loved and loves him. In fact, he still sits on our dad's office shelf.
Oh,
I should go take a picture with him.
Oh, you should take a picture because this is the exact version of Ralph the dog that we grew up with. Because
oh my gosh.
and we were like, we know him, so that was fun.
They also had Mousetrap.
Oh my god, I love Mousetrap. I did.
Did you ever play Mousetrap, Yvette?
I don't think so.
Well, you will when you come for Christmas.
Okay.
Because I know it's in the Brownings basement. So
oh my gosh, we should.
It's so much fun. Matthew didn't like it because it's kind of stressful. So
it's
Matthew
basically
did not enjoy. It was too much pressure for him.
It's like you have to set up your own. Is it Rube Goldberg?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's like you have to set up your own thing, but then at certain points it can fail and then you're out or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
None of that matters. Anyways, what was happening?
We're setting the scene.
Okay. Yeah, it is a toy store, so you're right.
So the young Joe Pesci, and again, this is not actually Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci.
No, not, and he probably doesn't even actually look like Joe Pesci. I just said that, and that was what stuck.
That's what stuck. Yeah.
So again, I was just not prepared. Like I knew he was a jerk, but
we knew he was a jerk.
He's just
because you can hear as Billy is getting closer, she's like, "No, stop! Like, don't."
Yeah. And he's just like, "No, I'm going to rip your top off," and it's just awful.
And so he's just fully assaulting her. Again, rips the top open. It's a very triggering scene for Billy because it's very similar.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, that's right. Okay, so he starts descending upon them. He's going towards them, and he sees Christmas lights, and he pulls the guy off, and then he grabs the dangling Christmas lights. And I'm like, we saw this in Violent Night that we watched last year. I was like, oh, a strangling scene with Christmas lights is so amazing. And I will actually say they got their gore right in this movie. Yeah. Because he started also bleeding because it would cut into the skin. The gore was so much better than I anticipated.
Yeah.
It was well done. And he just chokes him by the Christmas lights.
Yeah. So this is our fourth death at this point. And we should say at this point, a lot of the movie has already happened. The deaths go exponentially.
Yes. From this moment on, it's quick.
Yeah. So
then his crush calls him crazy.
Yeah, because she's upset. Also freaking out now,
which is fair because
saw him kill someone.
He saved her. He also killed the guy.
Yeah,
in a very wild way.
Yeah, and so Billy decides that she also needs to be punished.
And because he just goes he becomes he's a different person now. And
he is Santa.
And he's punish.
Is the Punisher now.
Yes.
So at this point he says punishment is good.
Yes.
And then stabs her.
And then just stabs her, right? Stomach.
Brutal. And it's so sad because she's like, why? And she just falls and But at this point, the owner is like, did you hear that? Because they're in the front. And he's like, I'm going to go check it out. So he goes into the back and he's like, who's in there? And
then Billy gets a hammer.
Oh, that's right.
So he gets a hammer, and it's not the part that you'd hammer the nails with. It's the spiky part on the back.
Okay, yes.
That you can rip the nails out from. It's like the so he just goes into the dude's head with that part of the hammer.
And again, it was such well done gore that I was like, shit, that's serious.
Well, this one is, you told me to write this down because we're like, ooh, that gore has some substance.
That gore did, because there was goo in it. It wasn't just blood.
It was brain matter.
Like brain matter. I was like, oh my gosh.
No, I remember that too, being like, oh, wow, they really
it was so well done. I was like, shit. And at that point, I was like, oh my God, I love this movie. I was having such a good time. Like,
it was insane. So then the other woman who was waiting outside, she's like, oh, wait, where is everyone? You know, has the moment of where'd everybody go? So she walks to the back to try to see what's going on.
And is he like is going to kind of like stalk her, hunt her? He starts reciting "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," which is just so creepy.
It was so creepy, but it was like a good creepy, you know?
Yeah.
Now this woman I really liked, because we should also talk about the fact that she and the store owner they've just been singing, they're absolutely obliterated.
They're sloshed.
Oh, yes.
They are like me and Brianna last weekend. Like,
yes. They're
so
gone.
Drunk.
They're toast. They're toast.
But she actually has enough of her wits about her because as he's like stalking her, saying the night before Christmas, he sees like the hat she had been wearing with like the little like
she had put like a little twig, a little holly twig.
Yeah. And so he goes to stab it, but she had set a trap.
Yeah, she was behind him, behind some boxes. So she's like, ah! Yeah. And then she tries to run. And again, here's why I love this movie so much. Originally, when she tried to get out, the doors were locked and she couldn't. And I said out loud, I was like, just break the glass. Like, and when she came back, that's exactly what she was going to do. And I was like, yes.
That's the best feeling when you're like, oh my God, just do this. And then they do it. It's like, oh, yes.
But then we hear Billy say something behind her.
Yeah.
And he's got a freaking bow and arrow.
Yeah.
And he gets her.
Right.
I was hopeful she would make it, but she didn't.
So that was death 7 at this point.
Yeah.
And then like after he kills her, he's kind of like looking around the store. And I just loved, there was kind of like, they just showed how creepy everything in the store was, including like the nutcrackers that were like laughing or something. Like,
yes.
With their crazy faces.
It was kind of like we were seeing, not like I don't know, like his delusional mind. We were seeing it from his mind of like how terrifying everything was to him. It was kind of cool. Like we were seeing his perspective of how this felt for him. And even like a little thing that I thought was cool was when the owner came into the back, you know, when he was going to go investigate, he was really drunk. Right. And the camera was wiggly. It moved like a drunk person would have been. And I was like, it was such a little detail, but I loved that they always were trying to show us the perspective of who we were focusing on.
Yeah.
I loved that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also got a death montage. So that I think this was around the time that the nun comes into the store because she had known it was going to be bad. And so we get this montage and we see all of the deaths and all of the dead people. And that was pretty good too.
Yeah. And then is this when we cut to the couple on the pool table?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm excited to talk about this.
Yes. So now we cut to, I think we get like carolers or someone at the door, somewhere that we're ignoring.
Yes.
And instead we go to the basement where we get a couple who's just like fully making out on a pool table.
Which I was like, that would be so uncomfortable.
Well, and then I pointed out, and also the stains.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the stains on the pool?
That's just not a good place for that.
Get off that pool table.
Everyone's gonna know.
Right.
Well, also just unsanitary.
Yes.
You know? Like they're
I mean, he did make a joke about like the number 2 or the number 4 going into the hole or something. And I was like, oh yeah, that was funny. Like he did make a cool joke. But yeah, they're making out because then we learn quickly she's a babysitter because the little girl tries to come down and they're like, no, Cindy. Go to bed, because she's also like wants to see Santa, and they're like, he won't come if you don't go to bed. So,
and again, there are no bras in this movie.
No,
So the girl, after they send little Cindy to bed, they're continuing to make out, but then the girl is like, "Oh wait, you have to stop because I hear the cat at the door."
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Oh, just like leave it." Yeah, and she goes,
And Billy
"No."
had jingle bells on his arms.
Yeah. She goes, "No, I have to go get him, so like hold on for a second."
Yeah.
So she goes to let the cat in, and she, she makes herself more decent by putting on a pair of booty shorts. No top.
No top.
Oh, fully topless. I was like, why put those shorts on?
Opens the door.
Breasts out. Also, this woman was clearly 35 years old.
Oh, yeah. This was like a very middle-aged woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so she's just like calling for the cat with just boobs just out for the world. Yeah. Like, hello, kitty.
Yeah,
I respect it.
Open door.
Yep.
Fully topless.
Mm-hmm.
But then we hear this punish.
Yeah.
Because Billy sees her boobs, and that's a trigger at this point, we know.
Mm-hmm.
So she tries to run in. She shuts the door. And I love this moment because he breaks through the door.
Yeah.
It's very like shining.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm. I loved it. And he like breaks. And again, he's just like, punish. And she's running around topless, trying to run from him.
Yeah.
And then again,
like a bit of a fight.
Right.
There's kind of a fight. But then he finally just like picks her up.
Because we know he's good at lifting things.
Yeah, he's so good at lifting things.
He is.
So he just like picks her up. And you see him look over. And there is like a, what is it? The little...
Yeah, it's like the deer head.
The deer head.
It's like a trophy.
Over the mantle,
it's like, it's like the trophy thing.
So you see him like look over to that and just carries her and then stabs her.
Oh, it was so the sounds.
Yeah. No, like you see the sound, you see, like it's again, it's so slow. It just like it shoves her into it.
And Laura was like, wait, this feels familiar. And I was like, well, it happened not exactly, but in Get Out when he grabbed the
oh yeah,
the bust. It's like a deer, a buck.
What is it called?
Bust.
I know. It's like, why am I like forgetting the name?
There is a term, I think,
right
for it.
Yeah. But it's just the head with the antlers. And I was like, well, maybe that's where you're getting it from. And it's beautiful. They pan up and it's like, oh, it's so cool.
At this point, we had already started to feel the shift in the movie, but at this point, Brianna and I are just having a great time. Like, we're like,
yes, get her. Like, I'm totally on his side for some reason.
We've gone full slasher.
Yes.
Again, it's like
loving
there's like a couple deaths at the beginning and then 12 at the end.
Exactly.
Yes. So she was death number 8.
Yep.
So then he goes downstairs where the boyfriend is, and we see this amazing tiger portrait.
I called it
in the room.
There was not just one, but there was 2 sensual tiger portraits.
They were very sensual
this tiger is getting it. It's like
most sensual tiger I've ever seen.
Yes.
Yeah. The decor in this, the wood paneling, the carpet. Oh,
this tiger's into it. Yeah. But then the boyfriend goes to attack him.
Yeah.
And he actually puts up a bit of a fight. He really does. He gives him a run for his money.
Little Billy Santa is punish.
Yeah.
It's like he used to have a fully formed vocabulary.
And he's just this like primal.
All he can say is punish.
Yes.
All he knows is punish now.
And he throws him through the window, which at first we're like, what's that going to do? Because really that could be a very low impact situation. But then we get up close and like the full pane of glass is like going through his gut. And then there's a giant piece going through his head.
Right between the eyes.
So good.
The deaths are so creative in this movie.
They really are.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Well, and then this is when we see that he's got, I said X-Acto knife, to which Brianna says is incorrect. It's not an X-Acto knife, it's a box knife. I feel like the X-Acto knife is a slightly smaller sheath.
Yeah, they're like the little
that has the push up, and it's like for crafting and pristine little lines. A box cutter that this is in the whole thing, and it's just a little nub.
Small,
but the blade is probably the same. It's just the carrier is different. Like the blade is the same, the carrier is different. This matters a lot, you guys. So we talked about it for quite a while.
Yeah, we'll make sure to put up a comparison
photo. Yes, I will.
versus
Oh, yeah,
who was
should.
right. Box cutter.
And we should have our audience vote. Is this an X-Acto knife or a box cutter?
All right, Instagram, we're coming for you.
This is our most important topic.
What is what?
Actually.
I still stand by it's an X-Acto knife.
It's not. It's a box cutter.
Okay.
Yep.
The knife.
Anyway,
what are we talking about?
So he's got one. We see that he has one. But then little Cindy Lou Who comes out from the bedroom and she's like, "Do you have a present for me, Santa?"
Yeah.
Even though he's like kind of covered in blood a little bit. Like, you know.
It's a red little flex, you know. And he goes, "Well, have you been naughty at all?" She says, "No, Santa."
Yeah.
I haven't been naughty. He said, "Not at all." And she says, "No, Santa." And he's like, "Okay, here."
Okay. Gives her the box
cutter.
I was like, I love this movie. This was, it was amazing. But now.
Oh, okay. I'm forgetting what happens next.
I think now we see the nun is with the police. Like she's with the sheriff.
That's right.
And they're kind of like, okay, wait, this is serious. Because they've seen what happened at the toy store. And they're like, okay, we got to put out an APB for Santa. I don't know that they actually called it then. I don't know when that became a thing. Because Laura and I were talking about how like they called operator and asked to call 911. Because she was like, why wouldn't you just call 911? And I was like, I don't think then that, especially in more rural areas, I don't know when that happened. But I think that used to be how you got 911 is you still called operator.
Yeah.
But she's with the cops and we now know any Santa is dangerous.
Yeah. So like there's one scene where they're looking for a Santa and then they go and they like bust into the room and they're going to shoot him. But then we realize, no, it's just Daddy.
Yeah.
Like, it's not. Oh, I dinged my wine glass.
Yeah, no, it's just like a family.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this is something that happens in so many of these movies. So we see these like teenage boys and they're going to go sledding.
Oh, that's right.
They say they're like, oh yeah, it's this like virgin scary hill. First of all, this hill had so many freaking footprints all over it.
I was like, this is the most worn through virgin I've ever seen.
Second of all, it has like a 10% or no, like a 10 degree slope.
It's just a trail.
It's
not a hill.
It is not.
And I'm like, you're in Utah. You could not have found a better hill. Really?
Right?
Yeah.
So so these two boys are going to go sledding, but then these other two people come up. And at first, we thought they were going to do the whole thing that all the horror movies do, where they get 45-year-old people to play like 18-year-olds.
Yeah, these were grown men.
Because these were grown men. But then they did say it was like grown men that were trying to steal their sled. So
I don't think they were supposed to be that grown. Like these are like.
Yeah, I think they were just supposed to be like the slightly older bullies, you know?
But they were like 50 years old.
Yeah. So they stole their sleighs and then they went riding on them.
And we get death number 10. I loved this. Was my favorite. Okay, of all the deaths,
let's hear it.
This was my favorite one.
Okay. Take it away.
So he's sledding down the hill. And Santa is like hiding in the tree line. And he's just got an axe and so we see a motion and then we see the sled coming down the hill and I turned to Brianna. I was like, it's going to be headless. It's going to be headless. Yeah. It was headless.
It was very headless.
So a headless sled comes down, like body on the sled, and then the head like rolls down.
The head rolls down.
It was amazing.
Oh, so good. And then
I think we're at the school.
Yeah. Yeah, because like the nun is like, you got to try to understand him to be able to catch him. And so then they decide, oh, well, where would he go based off of his trauma? He's going to go back to the source.
So there's a bunch of kids playing outside, it's recess. And from the back, we see a Santa approaching them. And they're pulling up, the sheriff and the nun. And he's like, oh my God. Now keep in mind, he is with the children at this point. I mean, he is surrounded by children.
Yeah.
And the cop just opens fire on him. I was like, oh my God,
Ballsy.
That could have been.
Yeah.
And one of the kids gets like blood cast off on his face because he's right there. And the Santa falls in the snow. And as the viewer, that's when you're like, oh, it's not him, is it? You're like, no way. And it was not. It was just none other than the priest.
Yeah, apparently just saying like the victim's dressed as Santa is not very helpful on Christmas.
So these poor kids not only watch someone die, but they watch their priest die.
Yeah.
So they're ushered inside.
Yeah. And then the cop comes inside to like once the kids and the nuns are in, the cop comes inside and he's like, oh, I'm sorry. But
he's so nonchalant. He's like, oh, sorry.
Sorry, I killed Father O'Brien. Oops.
My bad.
And then just moves on. Could you imagine?
Mother Superior is still there. And we do learn that one of the kids is Billy's brother, is Timmy.
Yes.
Because they say something. So we're like, oh, okay. Because they're like, it's your brother. He's a bad person or something. It's very like black and white language. Like it's very dramatic, harsh. He's a bad boy or something like that.
Yeah. Well, it's also been like, it's been like 24 minutes since they just saw the Father O'Brien die. And then they're like, stop moping. Get over it.
That's exactly what she's like. Stop moping. Let's sing a song.
It's Christmas.
Get over it. It's terrible.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
And then in comes.
So it's the scene with the cop now.
Yep.
So the cop is like searching for Santa, and so he finds this cellar. And so he goes into the cellar, and I couldn't help but notice as he's walking into the cellar, he's got Raynaud's.
What?
Because you could tell his fingers were all white. Like the rest of him is like normal like skin color, but his fingers were all white, so he's all white, so he's totally got the Raynaud's, and I could see it.
He's just like you know.
But again, it was a really cool scene because visually, like he walks through the cellar, like it's a very classic moment, but I liked their take on it. Like I really appreciated the cinematography of this, the way that they film things, like fantastic. I was not expecting that going into it.
Yeah.
And we'll get more into that later, but like, cause I don't love all the like classic 80s slashers like Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th. Like they're cool, but they're not my favorite. This was like,
it was fun.
Like, this is what I love. Like this kind. So.
Because then we hear him say, punish.
Now we've got Santa. He comes in the door and immediately Mother Superior is like, oh my God, it's him. So she's like, hi, children, or something. I don't know.
I don't remember.
We're missing one death.
Oh, are we?
So after the axe to the gut of the cop, this is what I wrote down was our 13th death, which I just thought was perfect. As he's on his way into the orphanage, he sees this like horrendous looking snowman. And he's like, you know what? Fuck you the most, snowman.
Yes.
Capitation.
He fucks that snowman up.
I think we had even seen the kids like build.
Yes. I count that as the 13th death.
That was our 13th
snowman
death.
Deserved better.
He had it coming.
Snowman in particular.
Fuck you and fuck your mother.
So first he kills the snowman.
Right. And then he goes into the school.
Okay. Yes.
And you can see that Billy sees his brother and is like, oh, my brother. It's a different experience when he sees his brother. It's kind of like we see Billy before he became evil Santa. We kind of get that relationship happening. But then he sees Mother Superior and he's like, you're the one. You're what I'm here for.
Yeah.
And she just is repeating over and over again, there is no Santa Claus. There is no Santa Claus.
Well, there is. But then shots are fired. And he goes down.
In front of the kids again.
Yes. And these kids are all just sitting there like shell-shocked. Like
generational trauma is what's happening here.
Yeah.
But it's the nun, right? The good nun, the kind nun that killed him, right? And then
was it her or the cop that was with her? I don't know.
No, because the cop that was with her was killed in the cellar.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
That motherfucker's dead. So it was definitely her.
Mm-hmm.
But then Mother Superior has this like look of relief. And she's like, it's okay. Santa's dead. He's gone.
We're good.
You're safe now.
And then they pan to Timmy.
Mm-hmm.
And what does he say?
Punish.
He says,
punish.
No, he doesn't say punish. He says naughty.
Naughty.
That's
He
right.
says naughty. That's right.
And that's it.
And that's the movie.
Guys,
Such a good movie.
this is my favorite movie I've ever seen.
It was a great time.
Oh,
So good.
It was a great time.
I was expecting something else. I was expecting more like slasher, fun, goofy 80s.
Or even just like very cheesy. I was kind of expecting like kind of like poor quality, like cheesy 80s.
Cheesy 80s movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Which it was, but
yes, but it wasn't like
not how I expected.
Like, and I don't know, maybe we'll learn more in the fun fact part of this, but I'm like, oh my God, why have I never heard of this movie? Like I'm like, this feels more of like
epic
than like, I mean, I guess Nightmare on Elm Street still has their right to their fame, but I'm like, this feels very up there.
Mm-hmm. Here's my thinking as to why, because
I have a lot of reasons why.
This movie is very good, but I think if you have a movie that is set to Christmas, that becomes a Christmas movie. And so it's not, even though Halloween is like the whole.
No, you're right.
I think Christmas gets.
That's a family holiday.
It's only Christmas.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Scary. It's not. Yeah. You can't just watch it all the time.
Right.
Yeah. Well, we can just talk about it now.
Yes, I'm ready.
When the movie came out, people were not a fan at all about this whole slasher Santa. They were very upset.
Because that would be upsetting for children.
Santa being a serial killer.
Right.
Like, people were very angry, which, like, I guess, like, yeah, you think back to the 80s and, like, you think back to just, like, how people thought. So it's, like, there were, like, PTAs coming together about how much they hated this movie. They formed an alliance, like, a protest group called Citizens Against Movie Madness to go, like, protest the movie when it came out. So like it got like heavy protests. Like people were very angry about it. I think there were even like some kind of sponsor issues with like the studio having a connection with Coca-Cola, and like Coca-Cola is big on Christmas and Santa, and it's like we can't have slasher Santa combined. So when the movie came out, it came out at the same time as Nightmare on Elm Street. It technically made more money. Like it technically outgrossed Nightmare on Elm Street when it came out. It came out in more theaters, so that was definitely part of it. But it was like technically kind of beating them out when it came out. But it got pulled after a week in theaters. So it was only there for a week, and then they pulled it, and like they had planned to distribute it in like different ways, but like all of that got canceled.
Oh my gosh.
It only got to be shown for like a very short amount of time. People were so offended by it. So it wasn't until like way later, which I feel like we see all the time, that like it got this more cult following, and people started to like rediscover this movie. And like now there are like remakes and stuff that they've made of it. So like it had a budget of like $750,000, and like in that week that it was in theaters, it made $2.5 million. So
oh my
like,
gosh,
a successful movie. It's just that there was this crowd hatred for it, and like so much just like protesting about it that they succeeded and they got it pulled from the theater.
Well, and I will say, I do think that's a good point. Like, if a Halloween movie is scary to a little kid, as parents, you're like, yeah, Halloween is scary. You're right, it's scary. But if a Christmas movie is scary, like, don't fuck with my kid's experience at Christmas time.
Don't have your kid watch it.
Well, no, I know, but I'm saying I can see where I don't agree, but I can see where like the hype could have grown, where parents got together and they were like, yeah, we can't have this happen. So I could in the 80s, I could see that happening.
Oh yeah. I mean, you were getting like the satanic panic and like all of, like, you have to remember the era that this
I know
was
it's like Donnie
in.
Darko almost. Like I think of like, you know, the brigade in that joined together. So I get that. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
I think that's a big part of it. But like, I thought that was so crazy that like it technically outgrossed.
Well, we're here to bring it back. Because here on Spooky Sips, we got a big following. So this movie's coming back.
We're going to bring it back.
Let me tell you, we just got our Spotify Wrapped and we're doing well. So thank you very much.
It's basically a local film.
Right.
To us.
Exactly.
So yeah, the sign.
It's our heritage.
Yeah. The sign wasn't just a sign. It was actually filmed in Heber City and Midway.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense because the mountains seem smaller. Like you could tell they were higher up.
So yeah, you could tell it was like not Salt Lake or like Southern, but it was that Heber City Midway area. And I think like a lot of the buildings that were in the movie like are still there. So the toy store isn't a toy store, but the building is still there. I think it's a gym.
Okay.
So it's basically our local film.
I love this.
Are we ready for some? Did you whip out the DSM for this?
I sure did.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So just remember on this Christmas night, friends, that here on Spooky Sips, we are drunk. No, here on Spooky Sips,
we're supposed to be doing a double feature.
We don't give stars.
And this is the first feature, by the way.
What were we talking about? No, just remember, she's not a real doctor. Because this isn't a real Santa. But if you had to psychoanalyze him, what would you say?
All right, kids.
I kind of forgot we were doing video this time, so I was like trying to be like, "Thumbs, you're doing so good." And
good
now
job, you got it.
This is going to be recorded.
I know. I was over here.
We support each other here on Spooky.
Yeah, here's the thing: we can look like idiots. It's fine. Okay, so I am going to diagnose little Billy, big Billy, all the Billies, with just basically all of the trauma and stressor related disorders because he's got them all.
Yeah, that's. Seems fair.
The biggest one I think that he has is reactive attachment disorder, which I think we've maybe talked about in some other villains in the past. So really, it's this consistent pattern of inhibited and emotionally withdrawn behavior toward adult caregivers. So even though Billy is an adult, he puts Santa as this like adult figure. And then like becomes him, but he doesn't seek comfort when he gets distressed. Like he pretends everything is fine and doesn't seek comfort. Now normally this is just with children that's diagnosed, but still I'm still going to diagnose him because I think he never became.
I mean, he just turned 18. They mentioned so like he's on the cusp.
That's true.
You know.
But he doesn't really respond emotionally to others, even the people that give him care and love, like the nun. And he's had extreme neglect from caregivers. Now, his parents were very loving and with him, but then they left because they died.
So and he was very young when that happened.
He's also had repeated changes in primary caregivers. So he's never been able to like get this like big, important bond with people. So I think that's his main one, but he also has PTSD, which we've talked about a lot, so I won't get into all the details with that. But then in addition to that, I also think he's got borderline personality disorder. And I think that because he has this, I think his killing is this effort to avoid this abandonment in his mind. So he has been abandoned by his parents, abandoned by even Santa. So all of the things that he's doing is in this effort to avoid that abandonment again. Like if I kill you, you can't leave me. Because I've done it to you. So it's not your choice.
Yeah.
He also has this pattern of unstable and intense interpersonal relationships. So like the girl that he ends up murdering, I think it's because he thinks he's got this intense relationship with her. They've barely flirted like 4 times.
Yeah.
She doesn't believe that. In fact, that's why she's with the young Joe Pesci guy. But he thinks it's this like intense.
I mean, we see his
I
dream.
agree.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I think that it does seem like that. So when she turns on him, it's this giant betrayal.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
But it's mostly on his side.
Right.
Yeah.
Another key aspect of borderline personality disorder is an identity disturbance. I mean, going from being Billy to Santa Claus, that's like the biggest identity disturbance you could have. It's just this unstable sense of self or self-image. Like thinking you're Santa Claus. You also have impulsivity that can be self-damaging. Like, you know, killing everyone you work with.
For example.
Also, I think for him, he just has this like reactivity of mood. So he kind of seems fine. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. And then all of a sudden, very naughty.
It's a dramatic split.
Yeah.
Also, chronic feelings of emptiness.
Oh,
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
Inappropriate, intense anger or difficulty controlling his anger.
Punish. I mean,
punish.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And then severe dissociative symptoms. So like, you know, kind of going back and forth between these personalities. So I just listed, I think, 8 of the symptoms that you could have for borderline personality disorder. 8 of the 9 that you could have. And he's got 8 of 9. So I think that's a pretty...
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
And this is not your area of expertise. So, but I was actually talking about this like just last week. I feel like I hear of whether like popular culture or actual people I know of mostly women with BPD. And I almost never hear of men with BPD. That might just be like the circle I'm in, but like, is that a thing with BPD? Because like, yeah, I don't know. Because I thought the same thing about this, but I feel like you don't often hear of as many instances of males.
That's a really intriguing question. I haven't looked up the stats on it.
I would be interested in looking into that. I might need to do a little research.
There are many diagnoses, mental health diagnoses that are more gender patterned.
Schizophrenia, for instance, is typically more male. Like not by much, but a little bit more. Yeah.
Because so for most mental health things, there's a genetic component that then can get triggered by environmental situations. And so a lot of it is like kind of like sex. I won't say gender, I'll say sex specific.
Yeah, right. Yes.
So male or female chromosomes like that it can be.
Because I even heard this thing about how like certain things are more common that the woman the mom passes then. So yeah. I find that just really interesting. So
no,
that's if you're out there and you're like, I'm a psychologist, I know the answer.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Let us know.
Because I'm a psychologist and don't.
There's all these things with medicine too, where it's like, oh, the diagnosis is easier with men just because that's who they actually studied.
Exactly.
You know, the symptoms look different in women and that's why you don't get it diagnosed as much. Like
I literally just went on this huge tangent with a group of friends where I was like, oh, maybe I went too far, but about cold plunging.
Oh.
And how all of those stats that you hear, those are because all of those are done on males. Women biologically have a very different makeup, and actually hormonally cold plunging can be horrible for you hormonally.
I heard about that. Yeah, no, because I remember I did it and I was like, that felt awful in a way that was more than a normal amount of awful.
Exactly.
Oh, maybe that just wasn't good.
And that's because all the stats you hear are just on men cold plunging.
Well, and the fact that women have a normal amount of awful, men don't have that.
No.
Okay,
that's so true. Just a normal amount of terrible.
Do you guys have you ever seen Fleabag?
I love Fleabag. It's so good. It's so good.
Fleabag
oh my gosh, you should watch it.
Fleabag is maybe I just rewatched it like a week ago. Is maybe one of the most influential, relatable things I've ever seen in my entire life. But there's this scene where she's talking to this woman and she's talking about how she went through menopause, and she's like goes on this whole thing about how women have pain built in.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Amazing. So if you haven't seen Fleabag, do it right now.
It's very good.
The most amazing show I've ever seen.
It's very funny. It's very funny and endearing and painful and poignant, and it's very, very good.
Ooh, okay.
Very, very good.
Check it
So
out.
good.
Okay,
I don't even know what we were talking about. Sorry.
I'm going to go back to psych. So, Laura, does the diagnosis change at all if it's like a seasonal thing? Like, I mean, clearly his stuff is triggered by Christmas, and we see the rest of the year he's a good boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So, like, is there an added layer to the seasonality?
So there are seasonal things. Like there are things like seasonal depression, but in this case, I think that he's got more of the complex PTSD, where it's not that it's because of the season. It's because of the trauma that happened at Christmas.
Like if he saw Santa in March, it would probably still trigger.
It would be like flowers blooming or whatever.
Or if he sees a nipple
in March.
So or if he sees a nipple in June, forget about it.
A nipple in June is the worst for him.
It's over.
So
I just think we're gonna have so many sound bites that when this comes out, like our entire Instagram feed is just gonna be this episode for weeks.
You're absolutely correct. A nipple in June is the worst.
Nipple in June.
But yeah, so I think for him it's and that's a very classic thing of PTSD. Something that happened during your initial trauma will trigger those memories. So that's, I think, what's going on with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I feel like I don't even want to continue on with the rest of my psych because it's like, how can I top nipples in June? But all right. Okay. So we have talked about this topic on the podcast before. So I won't go like totally into it, but a little bit. Because how can you not talk about punishment?
Nipples. Oh, sorry. Punishment.
Nipples. How can you not talk about punishment? Because I feel like this whole thing, that's all they're saying is punish, punish, punish.
It's literally like probably the most used word in the movie. So,
well, and then I go to it because as a school psychologist, all of my training is punish is bad. So it's ingrained in us. Punishment is the thing that you don't ever want to do because it's not the way to change behavior. Because while punishment can temporarily stop someone's behavior really quick, right? Like, so if you punish someone, it will stop them doing sometimes the thing that you don't want them to do anymore. However, it doesn't teach them what they should do instead. So it's not a good way to maintain behavior change. Although I guess for this Santa, he doesn't really care because his punishment is like, okay, I'm going to punish you. And I don't care that you're now going to be a good girl because now you're dead.
Yeah. Yeah. With this version of Santa, it's kind of a all or nothing, you know?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But also then the nun was doing it to the kids in the orphanage. She was all about you punish, punishment is good.
Yeah.
But it again doesn't teach the kids what to do instead. It didn't teach Billy how to cope with these feelings that he was having because of his RAD or his reactive attachment disorder. It was just teaching him like to internalize all of this guilt and shame that he felt because he's a bad boy. And then that makes you think like, it's not that like I did a bad thing. It's that I am a bad person.
Right.
Which is really freaking hard to overcome.
Yeah.
Because then even if he ever like, because then it gets to, so then Billy's like being a good boy. He's in the, he's working, he's earning money, he's lifting all the things.
Lifting boxes. Yeah.
But still, he has internalized that even though he's doing good acts, he is a naughty boy.
I know.
Was that a sneeze or laugh?
No, I was just thinking because I was like, okay, we haven't actually recorded the episode yet, but it made me think of the witch.
I know. Same.
Which, if you're listening now, we did that last time where like these children are just told, and their whole understanding is like, I'm a bad person and I have to do better, but I'm already bad. So maybe
they are very similar themes,
right? Which is wild because we did not plan that.
No. But we're just making Laura work this episode.
Yeah. The doctor is in.
Yeah.
The not so doctor is in.
And here's the
we should make you like a cute little Lucy thing. You know, with like a little sign from the
yes.
That would be so the not so doctor is in.
I want that.
That's gonna happen. Yes. That's gonna happen.
So here's the other problem with punishing people is that it damages the relationship between the punisher and the punishee. So it clearly, to Billy, it makes that Santa, who was doing the punishing, it makes him now an enemy. Whereas if instead when you're trying to change behavior in a child, basically this is all like changing behavior in children, because like that's more my area of expertise, and that's kind of what's happening in this movie. If instead you are reinforcing the good, that can maintain the relationship. But if instead you're just punishing the bad, the person inflicting that punishment becomes the enemy, whether that be Santa or the nuns.
Yeah.
Because now you're going to
force you to sit on Santa's lap.
Exactly. No, because like now, like you hate Santa and you hate the nuns and maybe everything that they represent, which then moves forward into just institutions as a whole, God, religion, whatever. Like it can really make the relationship you have with many things very damaged.
I get that.
Yeah.
Also, just punishment in general, like often escalates bad behavior.
I believe that.
I believe that. For
yeah,
sure.
like
especially that style, that form of punishment, where it's so like, because we were even talking about that, like just the language they use. Like most people don't use that anymore. You don't say like you're a bad boy, you're naughty, you're it's very boxed in, and I don't think that's as used now because we're like, actually, that's not good for you.
Right.
Like,
hey, maybe not great.
And again, we're recording this out of order, but we did talk about that in the last episode about even those laws that were passed about punishing people and how bad that was.
Right. Spoiler alert to the future. No, to the past.
No, to the
Back to the Future.
Spoiler alert to the past.
Hang on. Spoiler alert to the past.
So another thing that is kind of a big thing about Santa, and it's been something that I've dealt with like children in schools, is that punishment is not as effective because it kind of, the behavior you want to see goes away when the punisher goes away. So kids will be really good during December because Santa will take away your presents if you're not good. But then as soon as that's over, where's the motivation? Because if it's only about avoiding punishment or getting the presents, like it's these extrinsic reinforcement rather than
that was close.
Yeah. I didn't say it right, did I?
You were close enough.
I had a snow globe. I had a big snow globe.
We all know what you were going for.
Right. I just love because you were like, in my experience, and I want to be like, with Santa. In my professional experience with Santa
with
Claus.
The nuns.
No, but it's funny because I do have some kids I've worked with in the past where they have some difficult behavior, I'll say, but they do get better that month of December because they're like, because they know
it's right in front of them.
Oh, yeah.
And it's wild because very different how their behavior is, but they're like, well, I know Santa is watching me. But they're short-term thinkers, right? So like in this movie, they're like, you have to have been good all year. But they're like, no, I just got to focus on December. Like these next few weeks, I got to be good because then I'll get my presents.
Yeah. So you should remind kids that Santa's always watching.
Exactly.
December, February, June.
Santa's nipples in June. So is Santa.
Oh, shit.
You know, I was just thinking, I was like, I bet, and I wonder if it's ever happened in a movie where you could sharpen a candy cane to be a weapon. Because this is pretty like
no, I feel
pointy.
like that has to.
I bet
you could.
We've seen so many. How have we not seen that?
Maybe, you know, I'll find this one for next year.
Also, I love that you've just been working on that candy cane like the whole episode.
You're at your second job right now. Creating your shiv, your candy cane shiv.
Look, it's pretty pointy.
Yeah.
I feel like
it's not. No, I've seen pointier.
Oh, I'll get
Keep
there.
going.
Still working on it.
But yeah, so essentially it's funny because as I'm watching this movie, it's like everything in my experience as someone who works with children that sometimes have problematic behavior. Punishing is the absolute thing that you always want to avoid.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's what this whole movie was. So really just don't do what this movie does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems like good just advice in general.
I think so.
Yeah.
But it is hard because I've actually had like really intense debates with people in my life that really feel like punishment is the right thing to do. And I do understand where people are coming from because sometimes, you know, someone does something wrong and so you want to punish them. But that's the other thing. Punishing, it can be really easy to do that when you're mad. And then that becomes about the punisher, not the person being punished.
Yeah.
So it can be easy for it to go wrong.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the biggest danger comes from punishing is like, okay, you're really mad because this kid just wouldn't do the thing you wanted them to do, so you go to spank them, but you're doing it because you're mad. And then that's about you, not about them. And it can just lead to really, really bad situations.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry, but like Brianna and I recently watched Holes. And so like now I'm like, you know, but you know what's a good punishment? Make them go dig up some holes.
Digging holes. When you're digging holes, you're not being bad. And you know what you're doing. If our biggest fan is listening to this,
she will be.
I would like the world to know that's her favorite movie.
It is now.
I actually had Laura text her and she was like, I heard that your favorite movie is Holes. And she was like, who is this?
So I just had to shout out my favorite movie. I'm not even joking.
No, it's Holes. It's an amazing movie.
It's so good.
It's so good.
I've seen it and I liked it, but it wasn't like...
No. It's amazing. Look, it's getting pointier.
Yeah. See? I told you could do it. You know what I just did there? That feels
pretty sharp.
Do you know what I just did there?
Corrective behavior?
No, positive reinforcement. I reinforced you. And now what do you want to do? You want to keep making it pointier, don't you?
Yeah, I do. It's like holes, you know?
Sure. Builds character. We're building character in them holes.
You know, at that, I'm going to stop my psych because I feel like that's enough. This whole movie was psych. This whole movie was psych. Like this poor kid, all the trauma he endured, all of the change in caregivers that he went through, and then he never learned coping. He only was punished, so he only wanted to punish.
Right.
Yeah. No, I mean, after watching it, it's like, so we could just kind of let Laura do this episode because this whole thing is psych.
Yeah. Also, all the Freudian nipples. There's there's
lots
a lot
of nipplage.
Yeah.
The oral fixation stage or whatever. I'm sure that's some.
Always got to bring up Freud.
Why has Brianna been sucking on the candy cane?
I did it as a psychological experiment.
Oh, wow. Shit. Look how pointy it is now.
It's so pointy. You guys, look at it. That could kill. Just look at it.
That could hurt someone.
All right. So I'm done with my psych.
Well, I talked about my fun facts earlier.
Oh, perfect.
So, yeah.
Honestly, like, I could keep talking about this movie. I don't know.
Really think we could talk about it forever.
It struck something inside of me that I loved. You know, I have to say, like, I did not love Krampus. That was not my style. But Better Watch Out and Violent Night.
It's still, Better Watch Out is still one of my favorites. Like,
honestly, I think about that movie a lot still. Like,
wait, are you telling me that this is our 4th Christmas?
Yes.
That's crazy.
It was Better Watch Out, Krampus, Violent Night, and now Silent Night, Violent Night.
So gonna run out of Christmas puns. You know?
I know.
I do love me.
Isn't that wild? Okay, so we'll just get right into it. So here on Spooky Sips, we don't give stars. We give sips. So out of 5 Christmas sips, how many do you give this movie?
How many do you give this movie?
You guys, it's so hard because, like, on one hand, I want to, like, subcategorize. Like, I want to say Christmas horror. It's a 5.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've watched, like, if we can just group even holiday, like, we try to find holiday movie, like, they're rough.
This is a 5. General horror. I don't know. I think I got to go 4.5. I love this movie.
That's high.
That is really high.
I don't know,
great
you
time
guys.
watching it though.
There's just something about it that sparked in me. I would recommend it. I would watch it again. So it's like, I think I'm going a little higher than maybe I normally would, just because like for a holiday movie, it's so high. But I'm going to rate it based off my experience.
Just go on your gut.
And I'm going 4.5.
Oh shit. Okay. How about you, Yvette? I feel like I never go last, so I'm going to try to go last.
Okay, yeah. I feel like it was like, I think part of it was we just did Thanksgiving. So I think the expectations for a holiday movie were so low that like I was expecting something truly awful. And it wasn't that. So I think that's kind of the same where it's like, I don't know. I think normally I would actually rate it lower, but like just coming off of those movies, you have to go a little higher. I think I'm at like a 3.5.
Okay.
I think it's like, pleasantly surprised. Like I felt uncomfortable watching it because it was scary, you know, like it was like, I don't want to watch this, but it's because it's working, like because they're doing it right, which is that I want to look away and I feel uncomfortable and I don't like what's happening. So I think that means they did a good job. And like, especially at the end, once we got just full slasher, like it was fun. It also like, I think clocks in right at an hour and a half.
Which I love.
I always have to give them like
we love a 90-minute movie.
We love a 90-minute movie.
Love a 90-minute movie. So I'm gonna go 3.5.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like this movie surprised me. It was scary. I loved the humor in it. I loved the creativity of all the deaths. I liked that it went for a really long time where I thought, this is not a scary movie. This is a tragic movie. About this poor kid. But then it became this slasher, but then you kind of like were rooting for him, even though he was killing all these people. So, and it was a good time. It was a really good time. And it surprised me. So I think I'm going a 3.75.
Nice. Yeah.
Nice.
And definitely recommend.
Yeah.
I had a great time watching it. I would watch it again. And
like it might just be partially scarred from our Thanksgiving, having to find different movies.
I know.
And I mean, I will say the error in our ratings is that like there's no real rhyme or rhythm. There's no formula. No. It's not like we're like rating it based off X, Y, and Z. It's just vibes.
It's vibes.
We're just throwing out the vibes.
We do this every episode. Every episode, I have not once thought about my rating.
No.
Brianna starts asking us about it.
Great vibes.
No. And not only that, but also it's just like the vibes that night. So like we could have recorded this in a week and maybe I would have given it an entirely different rating.
Yes, because it's not just the viewing experience. It's then when we talk about it, sometimes that like even hypes it up more or takes it down more. So like,
if you listed 5 movies that we watched and you were like, oh, just give it a rating, I probably not even close to what
we should do. Honestly, we should do that someday where we like, we just pull up a list and we're like, what do you think you rated that movie?
Yeah.
We should. That would
bet we'd be
so
wrong.
Much fun.
Yeah. I
we'd
think
be so wrong.
Yeah. No, we totally should do that.
Yep. All right. Well, next time on Spooky Sips, we were feeling this so much that we were like, we got to stay in the era. We got to stay in the era. So we are watching Witchboard from 1986.
I'm excited.
Laura had a group of friends that recommended it, that heard of it. So we're like,
oh, I've watched this movie multiple times.
Oh,
I'm so excited. I've never seen it. I've never seen it.
Also, don't quote us, but we will probably be in person, which we will fix the sound. Those are some of our best episodes.
It was not that bad.
No, the magic of the internet does wonders.
It was not that bad, honestly.
So the raw file was terrible, but we got there. So if you have not seen Witchboard, get watching, get sipping, pull out your Ouija board. And we'll see you next time on Spooky.
And happy holidays.
Oh, and Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and Happy New Year. Like, all the things.
Have a very Merry Christmas. Good riddance 2025.
New Year. And what was the song, Laura? It was a warm side.
Wait, what was the song you guys were going to sing?
Oh, gosh. You know what? I forgot to pull it up because
it was warm. It was called Warm Side of the Door.
Well, there was 2 songs. One was like Santa's watching, Santa's
we were singing the Warm Side
That
of the
was
Door
one,
together.
but then also it was like, I'm going to give you a hug and a kiss because it's always Christmas on the warm side of the door.
Yeah, it was called on the warm side of the door.
Sing us out, ladies.
On the warm side of the door. Someone stop us.
Someone stop us.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye. Amazing.
Thank you for listening to Spooky Sips. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe wherever you're listening. To stay up to date on all the spooky things we're up to, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at spookysips_podcast. And if you want to help support the podcast, consider buying us a coffee, or really a cocktail. We are completely independent, so every little bit goes a long way to keeping our podcast running and improving. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.